Retirement is supposed to be all about relaxation and enjoying life. It's about finally having the time to perfect your margarita recipe or maybe yell at squirrels on your front porch. But for nearly 40% of baby boomers, who have absolutely nothing saved for retirement, the dream looks more like a nightmare. Imagine a never-ending menu of canned beans and an uncomfortable number of roommates, or worse, living with your kids. I'm sure that sounds wonderful, but is it really? I get it. It doesn't have to be that way, though. There are some states in the US that offer affordable living and make it possible to actually live a comfortable retirement, even if you're just relying on Social Security or a modest pension. Now, we all know that Social Security doesn't pay much. Most Americans will have a part-time job to help out, along with some senior programs offered by the state. But some states are affordable enough to almost let you live a retired life on Social Security alone. So, if you've been worried about how you'll stretch that monthly check or savings from a small pension, don't worry. I'm here to help you find the best states where you can make that dream a reality. Let's dive into the list of the best states for retirees on a budget, starting with number 10, Kentucky. Kentucky is great if you're looking for a state with cheap living, a laid-back vibe, and decent healthcare. The typical home value in Kentucky is about $28,000, and rent for a two-bedroom apartment is around $1,300 a month. It's also one of the states that doesn't tax Social Security benefits. But let's be honest here, healthcare isn't the best in some parts of the state. In rural areas, you'll find that the medical facilities may be a bit lacking. But if you're okay with that, Kentucky can definitely stretch your Social Security benefits a little further. Oh, and did I mention they have amazing bourbon? So, when healthcare fails you, at least you have that. Moving on to number 9, North Dakota. Now, North Dakota might not be the first place you think of when it comes to retirement, but it's affordable and has solid healthcare. The cost of living is low, and the average home value is about $261,000. Rent for a two-bedroom apartment averages about $1,082 a month. The state also has high healthcare ratings, which makes it a great choice if you're looking for good medical care as you age. However, be ready to deal with some brutal winters. If you can handle the cold, then North Dakota can be a great place to retire affordably while still having access to healthcare. And if you're someone who likes to read 14 books in the winter, as one local shared with me, North Dakota might just be your perfect fit. At number 8, we have Ohio. Ohio offers a low cost of living, great tax benefits, and an overall friendly environment. The typical home value is around $231,000, and rent for a two-bedroom apartment is about $1,300. Ohio also has one of the lowest crime rates in the country, which means you're likely to find peace and safety in your retirement. The downside is it can be a little boring if you're looking for excitement, but if you enjoy football games in a friendly community, Ohio could be a great option. It also has affordable housing, so you can live comfortably without breaking the bank. And you'll definitely be able to enjoy a low-cost lifestyle without worrying about your money running out. Now, let's talk about number 7, Kansas. If you're into affordable housing, then Kansas is a dream. The state's housing is so cheap you could probably buy a house with your loose change. Housing prices are typically around $230,000, and rent for a two-bedroom apartment is about $1,295. Gas prices in Kansas are about 8.9% lower than the national average, which means you'll save money driving to visit friends or run errands. Though healthcare isn't the best in the state, Kansas offers some of the most affordable living options for retirees. If you don't mind a bit of a quiet lifestyle without many mountains, Kansas is a great place to retire comfortably on Social Security. Moving on to number 6, Louisiana. Louisiana is known for affordable living, amazing food, and rich culture. The average home value is $199,000, and rent is about $1,500 for a two-bedroom apartment. What's awesome about Louisiana is that it doesn't tax Social Security benefits, and many types of retirement income are tax-exempt. But, the healthcare in the state is something you'll need to carefully consider. Many parts of Louisiana don't have the best healthcare options, so be sure to check out your options before making the move. But hey, if you're okay with a little inconvenience for the sake of affordable living, Louisiana might be a great place to retire. Iowa grabs number 5 on our list. Iowa is an all-around great place for retirees. It's got low-cost living, friendly tax policies, and decent healthcare. The average home value is $221,000, and rent for a 2-bedroom apartment is about $1,200. Iowa is known for its low crime rate and affordable healthcare. So, if you're looking for a safe and quiet place to spend your golden years, Iowa could be the perfect choice. And with friendly tax policies for retirees, you'll get more out of your Social Security or small pension. Even though the state might be a little boring for some, the affordability and safety make it a solid option. Now, let's talk about number 4, Oklahoma. If affordability is what you're looking for, Oklahoma should definitely be on your list. Housing costs are incredibly cheap, with typical home values sitting around $230,000, and rent for a 2-bedroom apartment around $1,400 per month. Gas is also cheaper than most other states, saving you money on the road. Social Security isn't taxed, and retirees can benefit from decent tax deductions. However, the weather can be a bit unpredictable, and healthcare is not the best in rural areas. But if you want to live affordably and don't mind the occasional weather drama, Oklahoma could be a great spot for your retirement. Alabama takes the number 3 spot. Alabama is known for its low cost of living, affordable housing, and excellent tax benefits. Social Security benefits are not taxed, and property taxes are some of the lowest in the country. Housing is affordable with average home prices around $228,000, and rent for a 2-bedroom apartment around $1,400. Alabama has a great community feel, especially if you enjoy football. Seriously, if you're a football fan, you'll fit right in. The downside? The quality of life and healthcare aren't the best, but it's still a fantastic place to retire if you're looking for affordable living. Mississippi comes in at number 2. Mississippi is the second most affordable state for retirees, with housing prices averaging around $178,000 and rent for a 2-bedroom apartment averaging $1,380. It also has a low cost of living with gas prices about 13.7% lower than the national average. Social Security isn't taxed, and property taxes are very low. But there's a catch. Healthcare in Mississippi is lacking in some areas, and overall quality of life could be a concern. Despite that, Mississippi offers some of the best affordable living options, and it's perfect for retirees on a tight budget. And finally, at number 1, West Virginia. West Virginia is incredibly affordable, with housing prices sitting at just $167,000. Rent for a 2-bedroom apartment averages $1,195 per month. The cost of living is 15% lower than the national average, making it one of the cheapest places to retire. It's great for retirees who want to live on a budget. However, the weather can be harsh, and healthcare may not be the best, especially in rural areas. But if you're looking for affordable retirement, West Virginia might just be your answer. Now, before we wrap up, I want to ask you, are you considering retiring in one of these states, or do you already live in one? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, make sure to subscribe to Benefit Genius for more tips on how to retire comfortably and stretch your savings. If you found this video helpful, like and share it with others who could benefit from this information. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.